Hi everyone, naimbag na aldaw kada kayo aming kakailyan. Again, this is Sheila Dr. Hernandez, your licensed immigration advisor based in Timaru, New Zealand. For today, ang i-discuss natin are the recent changes in response to the Covid-19 pandemic. Okay, so madaming mga changes that has been announced by the government. So we will be focusing our discussion on the border restriction, exceptions to border measures, health sector response, epidemic management notice, supermarket employees, and visa processing. Currently, New Zealand border is closed to all travelers. So, sarado na ang New Zealand border. Hindi na sila magpapapasok unless you are New Zealand citizen or permanent resident. And resident who have been in New Zealand as a resident, Australian citizens and permanent residents, okay, na nakatira sa New Zealand, and diplomat accredited to New Zealand and currently reside in New Zealand if ang residence mo ay dito ka nakatira. Okay, next, exceptions to border measures. At the moment, holders of temporary visas ay hindi pwedeng pumasok. Okay, it's closed unless you are exempt. So, may mga exemption categories na nirelease ang immigration. Okay, first ay humanitarian reason. Okay, health and other essential workers, citizens of Samoa and Tonga for essential travel to New Zealand, a visitor, student or work visa holder who normally live in New Zealand and who are the partner or dependent of a temporary work or student visa holder who is currently in New Zealand, and partner, dependent children, and legal guardians of and who are traveling with New Zealand citizens or permanent residents, New Zealand resident visa holder. Exception based on humanitarian factors. So please take note na yung exceptions are for extreme cases only. Okay, so ibig sabihin dapat may matinding dahilan kung bakit kanila papapasukin ng New Zealand. So kailangan compelling, convincing yung kaso mo. So it will be assessed case to case. So kailangan mo makumbinsi yung immigration officer na talagang kailangan mo makapasok ng New Zealand. So ano-ano ba yung mga i-check nila? Ito, strong connection. Okay, strong connection to New Zealand, even family connection mo sa New Zealand. Okay, and yung family connection mo kung nasaan ka. Whether ang New Zealand ba ay ang iyong primary place of residence, kung doon ka talaga most of your time during the year ay nakatira. Okay, majority of your time sa New Zealand ka nakatira. And ano ba yung mga options na pwede mong gawin aside from entering New Zealand? So, kailangan mong ilatag sa sa request mo kung bakit, ano ba yung may options ka bang iba? Okay, kung wala, explain mo kung bakit wala. And pag halimbawang hindi ka pinapasok at hindi grinant yung exception, ano ba ang mangyayari sa'yo? So, kailangan isa-isahin mo yun sa iyong request. At kung halimbawa medical treatment ang dahilan ng pagpunta mo dito, kailangan mo ipaliwanag at kailangan ng support galing sa Ministry of Health. Next is exceptions for those working in the health sector traveling to New Zealand. Ang sabi sa immigration, if you are worker sa health sector, mapaprioritize yung application mo. Meron silang nilista na mga agencies before that. Para masabi na essential worker ka, ang dinefine nila ang essential worker as dapat empleyado ka. Ibig sabihin you have signed the employment offer. Okay? And ang commencement date mo is between March to June 2020. At meron silang mga acceptable list of agencies. Okay? So, hindi lahat or employment. So, kung halimbawa ikaw you are covered or under the District Health Board, New Zealand Blood Service, Hospice, or Palliative Care, a primary care practice such as urgent care, medical or health care, or age residential care. Okay? Ito yung mga accepted nilang agencies. Okay? Dapat yung work mo will fall under this. And then ano yung mga acceptable na positions? So, medical doctors, nurses, midwives. Okay? So, hindi ko na isa-isahin. So, kung yung position mo is under one of these, then you are qualified to apply. or request. Okay? Request for exception. And yung partner, okay? Yung partner or dependent children mo, pwede nyo mong isabay sila. Pwede mo silang isabay sa request. Okay, so paano ba mag-apply for exception? So, ang mangyayari, you will apply online. Okay, kailangan mo mag-submit ng request. Ang tawag nila ay expression of interest. Okay, so i-check na immigration kung justifiable ba yung critical purpose mo to travel to New Zealand. Okay, bibigyan kanila ng invitation to apply via email. So, yung mga invitation, may mga invitation to apply lang ang pwedeng mag-apply, okay, ng exception. So, once na matanggap mo yung ITA or invitation to apply, kailangan mag-apply ka na within a month, okay, from the date of the ITA mismo. So, dapat yung visa mo, may kasama na condition, nakasulat dapat doon na you have been approved a visa or VOC that you have a critical purpose in New Zealand. So, dapat nakasulat yun sa inyong visa. Otherwise, maaring hindi kayo makapasok. So, pakinote lang na yung usual criteria for specific visas like work visas, kailangan mo pa rin ma-meet yun. Wala kang ganong visa condition, pwede ka pa rin bang pumunta, mag-attempt na mag-travel. So, pwede ka pa rin mag-check-in, kaya lang yung immigration border officer will assess kung papapasukin ka ba o hindi. So, may chance na hindi ka makapasok. And before ka mag-submit ng request, you must check kung may available flights. Okay, next, varying the conditions to support the health sector, health and aged care. Okay, so lahat ng mga workers in health and aged care sector, so meron tayong mga lower skilled work visa holders na will be subject to stand down this year. Since noong 2017 nag-start yung stand down policy, okay, since 3 years ang maximum, currently under the current policy, ang maximum years na pwedeng mag-work ang lower skilled is 3 years. After 3 years, they are supposed to exit for 1 year. However, for health and aged care sector, you will be given 1 year extension. Okay, so ibig sabihin meron pa kayong 1 year. So, ang start basically ng mga affected na lower skilled workers ay August, kasi August nag-start yung new policy. So, from August onwards, kung supposed to be naka 3 years ka na by that time, at nag-work ka naman sa health or aged care sector, pwede ka pang mag-apply for another 1 year. Another change is the international students in healthcare roles. Okay, kung if you are a worker under this sector, ang student work visa holder usually works maximum of 20 hours during regular school week. Pero this time, you are allowed to work full-time for 3 months. However, kailangan pa rin ninyong i-meet yung mga obligations ninyo. Okay? Kailangan nyo pa rin ipasa, okay, yung mga subjects ninyo. So, regardless kung nag-work kayo ng full-time. So, yun yung mga changes sa healthcare sector. Okay, so in regards naman sa visa restriction for supermarkets. Okay, ito naman is changes on the supermarket employees. So, effective March 25, 2020, no, yung mga work visa holders na nagwo-work sa mga supermarkets, no, usually meron tayong nakalagay na position doon. Kung ano lang dapat ang nakasulat sa visa mo, yun lang ang gagawin mo. Kung halimbawa ikaw ay sa warehouse lang, or kung sa kitchen ka lang. So, kung once na nag-move ka to another position, normally hindi yun allowed. But, yung recent na in-announce nila, pwede. Kasi nga, super busy ngayon ng mga supermarket. So, you are allowed to do or perform other roles aside from yung nakaspecified sa visa mo. Sa mga estudyante naman na nag-work sa supermarket, pwedeng mag-work more than 20 hours. Para mag-qualify dito, kailangan employed ka na sa supermarket. Okay? By 23rd of March 2020. And they have also identified kung ano ba ang supermarket. So, dapat daw ikaw ay nag-work sa Woolworths New Zealand Limited or Foodstuff. So, ito yung para sa mga supermarket employees. Okay. So, next is extension of visas under the Epidemic Management Notice. Ang ibig sabihin nito, kung na-enforce ang Epidemic Management Notice, lahat ng temporary visas, so work, student, visitor, interim, and limited visas, no, ay automatically extended. Okay? For people who are currently in New Zealand, automatic. So, dapat nasa New Zealand. So, meron dito kung nag-expire ang visa mo, i-expire ang visa mo ng 1st of April 2020, dapat mag-apply ka. Pero kung ang visa mo, mag-apply ka ng bagong visa. And then you will be issued interim visa. However, kung ang visa mo will expire between April 2nd and July 9, okay, automatically na ma-extend siya to 25th of September. And mag-i-email sila sa inyo before ng April 3rd of April. So, kung halimbawang hindi, so pwede nyo ding i-verify, okay, using yung visa verification service ng New Zealand. Pwede nyo i-check. Supposed to be yung mga mag-expire ng until 1st of April ay nag-apply ng visa. Kung hindi ka nag-apply ng visa, ibig sabihin expired ng iyong visa. Ibig sabihin, unlawful ka na ngayon since wala ka ng hawak na valid na visa. So, ano nang pwede mong gawin? So, pwede kang mag-request ng Section 61. So, yung mga nag-expire na, okay, na-expire na ang visa at hindi when you're supposed to leave, no? Supposed to be, alis ka ng bansa pero hindi. So, pwede kang mag-request ng Section 61 kasi hindi ka na eligible to apply for any type of visa. Ang option mo na lang ngayon ay Section 61. So, pwede kayong mag-send ng email at explain kung ano ba yung circumstances, kung ano ba yung sitwasyon ninyo to this email address. Okay, now update on visa processing. Okay, so yung visa processing offices sa New Zealand ay lahat ay sarado. So, ganun din sa mga overseas offices kasi halos lahat ay lockdown. So, they have announced na lahat ng visa processing ay sarado. So, ang open lang ay sa head office nila pero konti lang ang pumapasok. Okay, at ang ginagawa lang nila is to process yung mga priority. Okay? So, nag-identify na rin nila kung ano ba yung kailangan i-prioritize. So, ang priority ng Wellington office is to deal with Covid19 requests. So, yung mga discuss natin kanina, no, yung mga Section 61 requests na related to Covid19. Yun yung mga priority nila, tsaka yung application for exception. So, ano ngayon ang mangyayari sa mga submitted application? Kung kung yung application mo is not under sa mga exemptions, hindi sila na-process at the moment. So, ibig sabihin, naka-hold lang sila sa immigration. And expected na madidelay yung application. Okay, yung processing ng visa application will continue pag nag-open na ulit ang immigration offices. In regards naman sa online application, so open pa rin naman ang online application. So, pwede kayong mag-apply. Online application ng work, visit, or student, and partnership ay pwede pa rin mag-submit. Pero as mentioned, walang processing until mag-open ulit ang immigration. For residence application, so yung online application ng EOI, okay, expression of interest, pwede pa rin mag-submit. Although expect na magkakaroon ng delay sa issuance ng invitation to apply kasi this requires assessment ng immigration officer. Okay, so in regards naman sa paper application, so paper application, ito yung mga residence application at saka yung variation of visa condition. So, pwede pa rin naman magpadala kasi open pa rin ang New Zealand Post. Kaya lang, as mentioned, walang tao ngayon sa mga immigration offices, including yung documentation branch nila. So, walang magre-receive ng mga application. Okay, it's still unclear kung halimbawa isubmit mo ngayon during lockdown, paano bang consideration? Consider ba nila as received okay, on the date na na-receive din ng postal office natin. So, we try to clarify sa immigration. So, pati yung mga immigration officers are also waiting kung ano yung magiging direction in regards to this. Kasi may mga ITA din na mga mag-expire. Kung ito ba ay ma-extend o hindi, wala pang clear information galing sa immigration. So, pwedeng mag-apply, pwede. Okay? So, lalo na yung mga mag-expire ng police clearance, kung kompleto naman lahat. So, I recommend na i-submit pa rin yung application. We are hoping na magkaroon din ng way to apply online. It is unclear at the moment, no? Pero, whether pwede o hindi, pwede pa rin mag-submit since meron pa rin namang open na New Zealand post. Let's wait kung ano yung magiging next announcement na immigration in regards to mga paper applications. Okay, that will be all for today. I hope naging mas malinaw na ngayon yung mga recent changes na in-announce na immigration. Thank you.